El día de hoy les traigo el resumen y lo más destacado de esta fase de Losers Bracket, en donde como resultado veremos al peor equipo del Mundial y a los 10 primeros que buscarán avanzar por otra oportunidad a la final. Así que sin más, jálate una botana, jálate un refresco en bolsita y ponte cómodo, porque aquí empezamos.
But now it is breaking out on the northern side of this towards Lagoon. Gombareo Tosan have elected to go. They have a Valcolt available. They're electing to utilize that Watson Newcastle composition that they use so prevalently throughout the Split 2 playoffs. But Aurora are going to be going in Area 310. Fall and GO, they are dropping in.
Gombareo Tosan on the ropes now. Unfortunately for them, just took a little bit too much damage in the trade, and Jung-hee is essentially hiding right now. It's a nice check by Vanglorioso, and Kicker taking no prisoners as they make their way towards the zone. A minute left on their rotate, plenty of time to clean up the rest of Gombareo Tosan.
Let that PK sing, and he jumps across the wall. They're so weak, you just need to hit it, and he does. GO will be eliminated. Meanwhile, Enter Force 36 will fall as well to get into that next zone. There's not a lot of space, and Element 6, they're just hugging the ridge line, able to grab a knock onto Feiju. Oh my gosh, they're going, and Tyler, 1 HP, trying to hang on. Slayers goes down. K-Swinny, the IGL on Fuse, trying to connect, find the last members, but they're not going to be enough because they're getting third-partied.
Last Knuckle Cluster does a little bit of damage, but it doesn't. But importantly, they have lost out on the little bit of fight they held previously, and now they're being pushed by Onyx.
Onyx, they were waiting so patiently inside the building. They've been here since the beginning of the game, and they will do the best to gatekeep. But Shady, what are you doing? Falling.
There's no trade.
Crusader, the Shades are not coming through. Rocky last alive will have to clutch up in a 1v3 situation. But Fnatic, as they creep ever so closely towards Pulverex, it is now FC Destroy that we turn our attention to. 6 eliminations, they've got a Prowler, they've expended the bubble, they're barreling forward, and Pulverex, so utilizing the Bangalore ultimate is the perfect time. And now let's see, the grab flip play from Suzuki, keeping alive as much as possible as Fnatic is eliminated.
Gibby Bubble crucially coming back up in the nick of time, giving a little bit of moments to FC Destroy to heal up. It's North Eption to take out Pulverex, and with just 1 member left, we all know who's winning this game. It is a well-deserved pickup by FC Destroy.
Congratulations to FC Destroy, laying it down when they need it. They took the building in endgame, and they played it perfect.
In this hallway, there's not a whole lot of space they can play, and having just lost Tyler, we talked about the 2v3s earlier. Swinny seems to be clutching it up. A few more shots could keep Element 6 in this, and Onyx go down.
To maintain some kind of off angle with the mountains. The Dark Veil has already been expecting, and Yukio with the Bangalore smoke, knowing he has a digi threat, it's almost like luring them into a trap.
At this point, Riddle Order playing off the low ground are running out of time, with Yukio falling to half HP. Taffy struggles for a grip on the fight and goes down instead. Up on the high ground, B&K has got to clutch it up for the team. With an R99 in hand, anything is possible, but now he's being shot in the back. And now, Riddle Order, even after a small victory, will ultimately go down.
There's one thing I've learned about 100 Thieves right now. It's like I get knocked down, I get back up again, and Pioneers, they barrel forward, knowing this is a power position against Enter Force 36. Naski will fall, but they've already got a knock on to aimbot. The trades are coming in, and they just need to find the last member. Enter Force 36 will fall, and a gold knockdown in the hands of a Newcastle is a blessing. They are just sitting back, looking to find any amount of KB. And Zane from a mile away with the R9 black hole going out, trying to capitalize on this. LCDF has fallen, and Gonberet might be next. They are.
Yeah.
Now we turn our attention to final squad, Area 310, but this is all Zane, baby.
Let's go, Zane! Absolutely incredible finish. What was that out of Zane? Being able to, we were on his perspective the whole time, essentially 1v6 in the final zone. I had doubts when Nasky told me that their plan really would take Gibraltar, making their landing all the less safe. Where will FC Destroy go? They managed to land just in the nick of time underneath the bridge, but they're split. Yuka makes it with 25 HP. Well, Riddle go down, 8 teams left. We get another defensive catalyst wall, and somehow FC Destroy are alive.
A lot of damage, not necessarily going to take them down, but Tyler F, yes,
This is
he gets
bad.
one.
Complexity
He
or
gets
lair.
one.
Element 6 hit the floor and dropped like flies. Complexity were waiting here the whole time and finally pop up to collect a little bit of KP.
This is a top 5 situation that Complexity will find themselves in. They just have to survive these couple of fights, but Monsoon does get caught out, forced to retreat, smoke and dodge.
Of the teams to their north.
Okay.
Go next to the last couple of members of Element 6. That is a huge drop on Micey, because the pre-game song seems to be enough. Enter Force 36 on the high ground. Get to farm up. This is what the position is for. And make no mistake, Tiff, it is a game-winning position. 8 kills already collected by this monstrous team. Want to finish them off, but Clone doesn't have the health to do it, and it's got to be a full commit. Cody's going to be able to heal up on the back, but Kick are bleeding out. Their indecision is killing them in wall, and they're gone just like that. 3 squads left.
Underneath them need to escape, but if they can wait it out on the high ground, the only thing is, Startified Esports, when they played high ground, they had a Jenny. That is the biggest difference here. There's no Watson on this roster.
This is utter decimation. North Aption clinically take out Enter Force 36. Now have to deal with Complexity, who come up from below. Luda waits on the low ground, and Complexity are your champions, picking up a win in Game 3.
I said it was a top 5 position, but they managed to pull out the win even better. That is so impressive. Congratulations, Monsoon, Kim Lee right there behind him, Luda and Cody. Man, see exactly where Riddle is looking to call out. You can see all the team's locations landing smack dab in the middle. If this is free and they have a team above them, but they are okay for now. You can see Gombareo Tosan just on top of Stormcatcher. Fnatic has made their way just to the highest of the highs, and they will have a nice angle on everyone. But the issue with this being said is Sky Nades, Bangalore ults, all of the chaos, J-Lings amongst the midst of it.
And J-Lings are pressed right up against DSG. Disguised are looking for blood, and you know that they've got the fragging power to do it. Good angles so far as well. As soon as a little bit of opening damage comes in, they're going to send it. Speaking of sending it, we've got Leyenda Mx pushing up onto the high ground.
The 1v2 for Aurora, and you can see they are flesh as they are trying to get him, and Aurora will fall, but not before losing out on a member of LCDF, who are now relegated. With the late rotation from the tops of Stormcatcher, everything is breaking out. Multiple Veils, multiple grab lifts, Leica, 1 HP and a Dream. North Aption leaving the building, trying to survive, and Ling appears to be the last one.
Complexity are doing great right now, playing right underneath. They're catching so many teams by surprise, farming up so much KP. 5 kills alone have been picked up in the course of the last few minutes, and they have yet to drop a member. But as they start moving up into Riddle, Complexity are damaged. They're being shot from above. MDY are contributing, and they've lost Monsoon. MDY drop to finish the squad and take the engagement with a second Riddle order. Fight for their lives, but MDY have the tools to take them out.
The fact that Disguised have full sent MDY White puts Fnatic in the power position. They can just push straight into the gimme bubble. Okay, Yuka, we see you. Able to grab a knock. Now to the final 2 squads. MDY White in front of them. I believe in a Yuka supremacy. I believe in Fnatic.
I don't know if you can hear them, but the crowd is going crazy for Fnatic. They have so many fans in the arena, and seeing them take that engagement, as we said, the balance of power was so shifted, and as soon as DSG give in to Fnatic, understand they can no longer hold that position, they're putty in Fnatic's hand.
Gretchen, they were just warming up. They are here to play. They are ready, and honestly, they were my pick for a reason, Dia.
Keeps him alive. Onyx now have to drop. You see them dropping from the high ground. Nasky has been eliminated, meaning that Pioneers will go as well. And Onyx Esports trying to use his grappling to get away. Oh my god, Crusader! He's eating anything that moves at the moment, but can Onyx survive?
trying their best, try as they might, but it's not looking great. Two have fallen, and they held so long at Mirage Etoile. Triple take as a last stand is not going to do it. 8 squads now remain, but this is where everyone wants to be. In this final circle, over towards the train tracks, Fnatic are still forcing their way in. Remember, they were on the northern side, now they find themselves on the south.
And look at the KP as well, they are starting to stack them up here, Fnatic. The winners of our final game on Storm Point, well, maybe they want to start off with a win here on World's Edge as well, but now you're seeing J-Links trying to command the space around them, trying to hold down this spot, but JMW has fallen as Fnatic look down on all of this carnage.
Well, J-Links held this for so long, but now this is perfect for Fnatic. This is perfect for them to try and push in. And the Element 6 fans in the crowd starting to maybe think there is a win on the horizon for them here, especially when Tyler's hitting shots like that.
This is where Tyler does his best work. When he's got bodies in front of him, when he knows he's got the support behind him as well. And there is an example! Duper full. Tyler goes in for the shield swap, will be able to get it, stays alive, J-Ling's eliminated. In the meantime, Fnatic still scrapping on the low ground.
E6 have spotted him out, yes they have, and Tyler looks to try and make short work.
Tyler's going to drop on this, he wants that kill, and he gets it. He can use the grappling to get back up. It's a smart play from Tyler, because now he can rejoin the fight, but the problem is, the Dark Veil is even better from Fnatic. They completely cut the zone in half, they step through, and this should be back-to-back here, as Malzera goes in. Fnatic! Back-to-back here, in the elimination bracket. Second place, not quite good enough to call yourself a champion in that game, but a huge amount of KP in that end game should start to stack up for them.
And what a performance it was from Fnatic though, when they were on that northern side being held out. Now Fnatic are going to be pushing up on MDYY, saying this tunnel looks quite good.
I mean, they have to fight it, it's as simple as that. The zone is forcing them into this engagement, and Fnatic, who are going to have to take a few seconds here to heal. You can see Yuka and Malzera have to pop batteries, are going to rely on Umachanchich to keep the pressure on. Now that reset has come on, it looks like Fnatic might be losing this fight. MDYY moving in, trying to pick up the pieces. The spray with the Nemesis. The Peacekeepers here as well. Fnatic will not get the three-peat, and it's MDYY who clean them up.
Oh, 100 Thieves are in trouble as well. Omnu now the last to remain. Arcstar's going down, but it is a 1v1. Northeption on the other side, great damage, and he knows his flesh too, as 100 Thieves eliminated elsewhere, and Northeption. Here we go.
There's a 140, that's the opportunity to push, but there's the Gibby bubble as well, but they will have to leave in just a few moments' time. Does Mon have the timing on this? Can't quite connect. Holverek still alive, by the way, as a duo. It's what they do best. Here comes the push. Finally, we're going to see the fight. Cody with the big shots with the PK. Complexity are winning this. Complexity have won this fight that's been going on for so long. But can they get the shield swap? Because here comes Onyx.
Onyx want to get involved on this one, but they're being pressed from the other squads as well. Pioneers are looking down on it, saying, you know what? We're not allowing anyone to have a free push. We want a little bit of this damage.
Complexity still alive for the moment. The EMP going down as well. As Zane tries to take this off angle, but has this just opened the door, Dan? Has this just provided the invitation here for Interforce 36 to enter the fight at just the right time?
I think it's actually perfect for them to avoid the fight, because Interforce 36 can just go onto this western side. Pioneers down to 1, Zane the last remaining player, but he gets shut down. Luda's still alive. Complexity managed to stay here, dominating, but Luda should fall, and he does. 3 squads now remain.
And Onyx, who were 20th position coming into this, they're still alive. Interforce 36 now make the contest on that high ground. Well, if they can get a couple of shield swaps and something wacky happens, then maybe they can do it themselves. But Interforce 36, they will fall. They will clean up the pieces. And E36 get the win on the board.
E36 with what could be the most important victory that they've seen so far yet in their careers, as it could be enough to send them into elimination round 2, because with only 2 games left, there's only a certain amount of points available. They have to get a good 10 points from this match going into match number 8. Confrontation though on the other side of the map, it's Onyx Esports, Interforce 36. And it's a difficult one to try and navigate, but now, here comes J-Link.
This is massive, this is E6 in front of them. If they can eliminate them, then they have a chance. They now control this northern side of the zone. But all of a sudden, Midlord see this fight break out. They're pressurizing them. They're pinning them in this corner. And oh no, J-Links, this could be a nightmare for you. you.
And this is what I was saying about Riddle Order on this western side. You've got the extra coverage, you've got the extra elevation as E36 go down, and J-Lings might be next. I wouldn't put it out of the realms of possibility.
I tell you what, there's an opportunity here because these two teams, they're going to have a little bit of a scrap. And that might just open the door, depending on how long this fight takes, to finish. Raki moving in here, good damage coming through. Crusader gets the first knock, Yukio will fall. But where is Dell in all of this? Where are the Pioneers? There he is.
Dell gets involved, he sees where the knock's happening, he wants to get that extra little bit of damage. I tell you what, maybe there's still a chance.
Dell, he's going to step up. He sends the shield forward, but can he get into a position to close this out as the solo? I don't think he can, but for Onyx, what a moment this is. A huge win in the penultimate game in the elimination bracket. They move up into 9th place overall, and if it stays as it is, they will qualify for tomorrow.
They give themselves that chance to get into elimination round 2.
They have 61 points overall. You would imagine they should be safe, but look at this! It's J-Lings! It's J-Lings out of nowhere who are trying to clean this up, but JMW taking so much damage, can it survive? No! J-Lings down to just 1. Nax as a solo has his team's life on his shoulders. J-Lings fall. They will be eliminated.
They've managed to get the banner. They could potentially get back up to a full 3 with a respawn beacon ahead of them, and Yuka's got a Kraber as well. I would not want to be in the path of Fnatic in the moment because they don't give a crap where you are. They are going to be happily pushing on you because they're already guaranteed. They are just damaging everything in their wake.
Pioneers just eliminated as well. Their job is done. They will be with us tomorrow. Onyx Esports looking to solidify their position in the top 10. Raki's already got 1 knock. And Shady's trying to do a little bit more damage. They're dancing around the cat wall at the moment. Onyx control this side of the zone. The black hole will be destroyed. Numichan has gone down from Fnatic. The balloon might be a big play here if you can get past this bombardment that's coming down from the skies. And even though Crusader has fallen, Onyx are holding on the moment. Shady to get that shield battery popped, but MDY White inside of the top 10 might be about to win a fight that solidifies it.
MDY White want to solidify it. Disguise also trying to stay alive to keep their possible journey. Onyx Esports eliminated. Have they done enough? They are one of the bubble teams. Disguised have lost 1. Xenox and Dupe trying to work as a 2 here.
Dupe needs to go huge, but Dupe's just going to go down, and now Xenox falls, trying to survive, knowing the placement points might be enough for him. 7 squads now remaining. Xenox is trying to drag his team into tomorrow's tournament.
It's still doable, even as a solo.
Top 6.
6 teams remain. Xenox has to rat for Disguised if they want to be in elimination round 2 tomorrow.
But now comes the push, and Xenox gets help from above. He's getting help from above here. He might be able to get a shield swap in this position. The Arc Stars are here. Xenox will fall. Disguise are eliminated as we're down to our top 4.
The Disguise will not do enough. That KP could have been everything for them. But 4 teams alive, only 1 of them guaranteed to be in elimination round 2. This is the fight here for Gambari Otazan against Pulverex. Pulverex holding 10th position at the moment. If Geo take them down, they give themselves the best chances ever. But they're taking so much damage as the ring now gets involved.
Dogwon the last player alive here for Gambari Otazan. Can they win the fight? It's a 3v1. They will go down as well. As Pulverex might have now done enough. Gambari out.
Oh no!
Pulverex down as well. Oh my God! Go next! Go next!
Go next have a chance! If Go Next can win this fight, they can send themselves into elimination round 2. But it's FC Destroy that they go up against.
Go Next are locked in. Go Next by name. The question is, will it be Go Next tomorrow? Slab Bambino. Missy as well. Win a 3v3. You'll be back on this main stage tomorrow, and they've got them pinned.
They've got an L-Star to work with as well. Utility looking all good, and they've got shield swaps. This is looking good for Go Next. Remember where they were? They were in 19th place.
Bambino has gone down though, and Slab now looks for that shield swap. Can he even the numbers though? Bambino falling with the flank here from Slab. Can't get that knock, and it's a 2v3. It's a 3v1. Destroy will win it. But GoNext had the opportunity of a lifetime and quite simply couldn't get over the line.
They gave themselves the best chance to go next. They were all the way down in the bottom 3 going into that game. But unfortunately, they will fall short. But what that means is Pulverex secure their spot in Elimination Round 2. Onyx Esports secure their spot in Elimination Round 2.
I love that. I mean, that's the game plan. You gotta keep the vibes up.
Y bueno, mis bros, esto sería todo por hoy. Espero que el video les haya gustado y se hayan divertido. Cabe recalcar que a estos resúmenes le estamos metiendo mucho amor, así que si el video fue de tu agrado puedes apoyarlo reventando ese botón de like y suscribiéndote al canal si aún no lo estás. Muchas gracias por haber visto el video. Yo soy su amigo Infinito, nos vemos en la próxima.